Hi, and welcome to Aspire. In today's video, we're going to be talking about our invoicing module, specifically, our deposits. In this video, you will learn how to create a deposit in Aspire, learn how to delete a deposit, and last, discover how to search and reset sent deposits in Aspire. So, what is a deposit? A deposit represents us telling the Aspire system that we are accepting revenue and depositing it into our outside accounting software. This is how our accounting software will recognize revenue for our business. Let's get into the system to see how it works. To create a deposit, we will first go to our invoicing module in the blue side panel. We'll then click on our Payments tab at the top. When creating deposits, it's best practice to group payments by payment type. Let's go to our list and click the List drop-down. We'll see a list called Payments to Deposit. This will group our current payments by payment type and will only include payments that have not been sent to accounting yet. Note, this list does not include credit memos, as they will not get added to a deposit to send to your accounting system. Credit memos instead will get added to your accounting system when doing a journal entry at the end of the month. Now that we have our payment types grouped, we'll check the boxes for the payments we want to include in the deposit. Once all our needed payments are selected, we will then go to our bulk actions in the upper right. When I click the drop-down, I will then choose Create Deposit. Once I click, we are brought to the Deposits tab to review our deposit. Let's take a look at a couple of things. Deposit date allows us to select a date our payment will be deposited into our company bank account that is tied to our accounting system. It will default to today's date, but can be changed using our calendar if needed. Deposits have two statuses, new and sent. Sent status are deposits that have been sent to accounting. When creating our deposit, the status will default to new. If we need to come back to this deposit later before sending it to accounting, we do have the opportunity to click Save. It will then be available for us to come back to in our deposits list. Next, we should also review the payments to see if they look correct. If a payment was added to the deposit in error, we can remove it by clicking the trash can on the right-hand side. Removing a payment from our deposit does not delete the payment, but returns it to our payment list to deposit it at another time. However, if all the payments in the deposit need to be adjusted, we can just delete the entire deposit by going to the three-dot menu in the upper right and selecting Delete Deposit. Our payments will then go back into our Payments tab. Note that this option will not be available if you have already sent this deposit to accounting. We also have the option to print the deposit here for any internal records we might want to keep. We'll say that everything with this deposit looks great and we're ready to send it to accounting. That's exactly what we'll click. Doing so will make the deposit now appear in the account that was set up in your administration module. It's important to remember that the accounting sync will have to be set up prior to sending any deposits to your accounting system. You'll notice we've also returned to our payments list and see the payments that were deposited are no longer on our current list. Now that we've talked about creating a deposit and sending it to accounting, let's also talk about where we can search current and past deposits in new status or sent status. To do this, we'll click Deposits at the top of the screen. This will provide a list of all deposits created in Aspire and if they are in new or sent status. Let's take a look at a sent status deposit. If we have sent this deposit to accounting, but we need to make changes to the deposit again, we can click on the triple dot menu and click Reset to New. This will put the deposit back into new mode to then let us make changes to the payments on the deposit. However, you can't reset deposits to new in a closed month. After I'm finished making my changes, I can then click Send to Accounting. Since we've talked about how to search and reset our deposits, let's review. First, use your Payments tab's bulk action to create a deposit. Second, you can either remove a payment from a deposit or delete the entire deposit if not yet sent to accounting. Last, while you can't delete sent deposits, you can reset them to new to make additional changes. However, you can't do this on deposits in a closed month. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.